Hello, this is Rinkesh Patel, and my project for CS50X is item list. This is a simple to-do list basically, but I used a WebSocket as in a duplex communication with server from client side. So, for example, let's say I'm gonna log in with user A on this window. 1, 2, 4. And I do have another browser open here which is completely different than the original browser, which is Chrome, and I'm gonna log in with the same user A, and then password 34, sign in. And now if I'm gonna add any item here, let's say item for user A and quantity something like 10, and if I add it here, it will automatically add in another window as well. So this is more like a double side communication between server and client. And if I add it on another window which is completely different than the original window, and if I save it, you can see that it will automatically update real-time data in another window as well. And that's not only the case. If I open incognito browser and if I go to the same IP address, same location, and if I use user B, if I'm logging into the user B 234, you won't find any items here because user A is completely different and user B is completely different. But if I sign out here and I add user A 4, you will be able to find the item for user A. Now let's see the second item for user A, and let's put a quantity of 4 and then add it. Now if I want to delete anything, I can actually delete it. So if I press delete button here, I can get two options: sure you want to delete, or nah, you don't want to delete. And while in a deleting mode, I cannot edit any other items basically. So if I say nah, I don't want to delete it, and let's go back to I want to change the item number 1, and if I'm into editing mode for any particular item, I won't be able to delete or edit another one unless I come back from the editing mode from that item. Even I won't be able to delete it. So I am forcing users to either save this data, and then I will be able to delete it. So that's pretty much. You can change the password, you can sign it out, and you can sign up as well. Even in sign up, if I, let's say, user C, and yes, so the username must be 4 to 20 character long. So this is a real time form validation basically. So let's say user C, and if I put a password as in password, it won't take it because it will ask you must have one uppercase and one lowercase. So let's say if I'm gonna put a PASS, and then I do have already one uppercase and one lowercase, then it will ask you to put at least one digit required. Let's say I'm gonna put a 1 here, and at least one symbol required, and then if I put at the rate symbol or any symbol, then it will ask you to the password must be 8 character long. So you see that my application is constantly validating the input from the user. So let's say if I put correct password, and if I'm gonna put a wrong password even here, 1 2 3 4 5, then it says password does not match because it will constantly checking either original password and confirmed password is matching together or not. Then you'll have to ask yourself a question. Let's say, what is my name? So the question should be long, at least 10 characters. I guess 10 or 15 character, I don't remember, but back in it should be minimum 10 character. And then let's say user B or C, then no specific no special symbols please. So in answer you won't be able to use underscore or any particular characters, but again you can update in JavaScript and form validation to ease according to your requirement. And then if I register, I will by default will be able to log in, and then I can put item for C, and then let's say 10, and then add. If I do refresh, it won't go anywhere because it is already saved in a database. All right, so that's pretty much. I know it's a simple to-do list, but with WebSocket and Flask session and database integration, this application is more complicated than we think. And I hope this application will be boilerplate for larger or different type of application when we have to use WebSocket or real-time data communication with server. All right, thank you very much, and this is CS50X.